FamOver.
Fam. What's good? What's good? It's your boy Thou, FamOver TV. I appreciate everybody tapping into the channel, showing love, liking, sharing, commenting, subscribing, stopping by, whatever you're doing. I appreciate it. These videos are for entertainment purposes only. Viewer discretion is always advised. Salute to everybody out there on this Good Friday. Hope everybody feeling real good, man. Good energy around, good love around. We got some good content to check out today. For sure. Good content. Still a lot of crazy stuff going on out here in the world. We go tap right on into it, man. On your way in, make sure y'all hit that like button. Salute to everybody in the building already. What's up, everybody? Queen Libra, 7 days, Darla, DJ, what's good? Shoes, what's good, fam? Vandal, Big Blood, what's good, fam? Candace. Okay, everybody in here solo. We'll wait for a few more people to fall in, then we'll get started, man. Good content. I guess they didn't press the button on us out here in Vegas, man. It's been freezing. It was freezing today and yesterday. I'm talking about super freezing. I just got back in town. You know what I'm saying? Thank you to everybody, you know what I'm saying, that sent prayers up for me and everything on that flight. Them flights, damn, they be scary every time. Turbulence crazy. I ain't even gonna lie. Anxiety be through the roof on them flights. I'll be out there nervous a little bit, but it's all good. For real. I'm talking about it's freezing, DJ. Cold as hell. For real. I think it like snowed a little bit too in north. Like on the North Vegas, somewhere out there. I seen people posting videos talking about it snowing. I'm like, dang, that's how you know it's super cold. Angela the Dow, the boss lady, is in the building. They didn't press the button on us. They like, yeah, I guess we gotta see a winner. You gotta make sure we see a winner out here too. For real. It's 60 degrees is good. Today, it was like 40 something, and yesterday, and it said it feel like 26. I was like, damn, you could throw water in the air and it's gonna freeze. For real. I ain't go too far 7 days. I went over to Arizona, handled some business, only for a day. Came right back. The flight wasn't nothing but like an hour and 15 minutes or something, but that landing was scary, I ain't gonna lie. Midwest was good. We got some people in here now, man. We finna go ahead and get it going. Make sure y'all hit that like button, keep that algorithm jumping, y'all. Let's go ahead and get into this content.
We are going to do something on Greenland, whether they like it or not, because if we don't do it, Russia or China will take over Greenland, and we're not going to have Russia or China as a neighbor. I would like to make a deal, you know, the easy way, but if we don't do it the easy way, we're going to do it the hard way.
Trump's so crazy. Hey, Trizzy, funny, man. Ain't Russia already our neighbors? Basically. He's so crazy, man.
Is the largest island in the world, this vast icy space in the Arctic Circle, and at the moment it's at the center of an awful lot of international attention. It's technically a semi-autonomous region. That means that its defense and security is run by Denmark, the former colonial power, but Greenland itself runs itself. Problem is that Donald Trump wants to have Greenland, and the people of Greenland and the Danes do not want that to happen. Why does Donald Trump want Greenland? Well, for two reasons. One, for national security reasons. He wants to have greater control over that part of the northern access to the Americas, you might like. He also wants some of the economic benefits. There are a lot of mineral rights buried deep within those frozen wastes. So Donald Trump has now appointed his own envoy to Greenland, currently the governor of Louisiana. This has ruffled a lot of feathers both in Copenhagen, the capital of Denmark, and also Nuuk, the capital of Greenland. The leaders of both countries have put out a joint statement, and they have said very explicitly, Greenland is for the people of Greenland. It is not for America to annex.
Just said Venezuela is prepared to transfer between 30 and 50 million gallons of oil to the United States. And not just any oil, sanctioned oil. So my question is, you went and kidnapped that man for their oil, right? I said it all along. But it goes a little deeper than that too, y'all. And the thing y'all don't understand is, it's not gonna stop there. Not with just Venezuela. It's so much at play right now. Just think about US, China, and Russia. But anyway, I'm not gonna talk too much about that. My whole thing is, since you taking oil from these dudes, is the gas prices gonna go down over her? Because if not, something wrong, fool. It's crazy, bruh. He went over there, took their president, his wife, taking their oil, taking their money, taking over Venezuela, and then maybe even a central bank is about to pop up.
That shit crazy. That shit crazy. Welcome to America, y'all. America. This shit was built off crime, stealing. Everybody, since back in the day, the motherfuckers just been stealing and taking shit. And Trizzy still taking shit, man. That's crazy, man, for him to go over there and took their oil. He said he gonna do whatever he want to do with it. That sound like a robbery to me. Like, come on, man. You done captured the president and took their oil. Man, he ain't playing no games, man. And he gonna put that shit into the market, man. I hope the gas prices go low. But we gonna see, man. Gervais was good, ATX. Bay John was good, fam.
That headline leaves out is the fact that very ICE officer nearly had his life ended, dragged by a car 6 months ago, 33 stitches in his legs, 33 stitches.
Why is it always this number right here? Can somebody truly explain to me that? How convenient. 33 stitches, not 31, not 30, not 34, not 35, not 40, 33. Why is it always that number? Ask yourself that question. I mean, maybe it is just a coincidence. Maybe that's all that it is. Maybe there is nothing to this at all. I'm not saying one way or the other. I'm just asking the question, why is it always the number 33? Why? Those of you out there who know the truth know why this is the case. Wake up.
I'll be forgetting about all this gematria stuff and everything, but what does the number 33 mean, y'all? Anybody in the chat? If anybody can help me. Because a lot of stuff, it do be the number 33. Like what does that, what is this supposed to mean again? Truth Lady was good. Gervais, you said gas 123 out there in Iowa? Damn. I ain't seen no number like that in a long time. Last time I seen gas 123 probably was like in Flint, Michigan back in like 03. 02. Might have been, it might have been around that area. For real, power lines was good.
Up.
Free newsletter. Now, here's what Trump is really going after. If this is a war on drug trafficking organizations and oligarchs, as Rubio says, then it is automatically a war on the global banking system because you can't separate the two. The target isn't just jungle labs and drug boats. It's the city of London. Let's remember where Venezuela is. It borders the Caribbean. What else is in the Caribbean? The origin point for the infamous system of offshore banking established directly by the British. Back in 1960, the largest banking houses in London, working in partnership with the government and the Exchequer, established 14 completely secretive secrecy jurisdictions. These are the offshore banking centers that now hold between $50 and $75 trillion, with all 50 of the world's largest banks operating within them. These offshore centers exist outside the control of sovereign governments. They're secret, they're unregulated, and they facilitate illegal activity. What we once had, a legitimate regulated banking system, has been transformed into a criminal enterprise. And interestingly, the Russians have known this for years and have been more vociferous about it than any Western government. In a 2014 speech, Viktor Ivanov, then Russia's top drug enforcement official, laid it out clearly in a Moscow conference. He said, "This allows us to confidently assert that narco money is the foundation of the modern financial system. It is not surprising that during the first peak of the financial crisis of 2008-2009, Antonio Costa from the UN announced that the top banks in the world dumped in around $352 billion of narco dollars to use for interbank borrowing to address the critical shortage of liquidity."
Man.
And he goes on to make clear that the global financial system needs drug money to survive.
Right.
The very existence of the global financial bubble, he said, is based on precisely this opportunity for banks to attract liquid narco money. In fact, this garbage fertilizes the present economic system. Now, this is a good time to remember that Treasury Secretary Scott Bessent recently commented that 50% of his job involves issues of national security. Now think about it. Since we started targeting drug boats and lighting up the communications channels of the cartels and their financiers, I bet Treasury Secretary Bessent has been just as busy as Pete Hegseth. Now, Venezuela doesn't have to be a major producer of drugs. It's the facilitator for the spider web of narcotics, illegal immigration, and terrorism. And it's well known that Hamas, Hezbollah, and the Iranian Revolutionary Guard operate out of Venezuela. So think about the implications. Trump's moves on Venezuela hits at this nexus, and it effectively attacks the liquidity of the offshore banking system established by the British in the 1960s. He's cutting off the flow of fertilizer to the globalist oligarchs.
Man, Trizzy better leave that motherfucking offshore banking system alone. For real. It can get serious when you just start dealing with that drug money, that cartel money, that narco money. It's gonna get serious. That's how you know, man, they ain't gonna never stop the drug game. They gonna always let drugs over here. They go keep it going a little bit. They gonna be busting sometime. They go get, catch a few shipments here and there and do a little something here and there to make it seem like they fighting against it and everything. But they really want it to happen because it's fueling this whole economy, the whole world. Shit, that drug money is fueling a lot. It's a lot of laundering going on with that shit. Like, a lot of people got their hands in it, political higher ups and everything, man. Like, and then everybody be using the offshore banking system, all the rich folks and everybody hiding money and, man, all that type of shit, man. So that's gonna stay rolling. He better not be trying to get his hands in none of that. He'd get his head cut off trying to do some shit like that. Darla, what's good? Money Mitch, what up, fam? Romel. Let's keep it going. Oh, yeah, man, I got to tell y'all, one of the homies from the chat, Robert Thon, man, he had hit me up and everything, man, said he been gone for a little bit. He was in a coma, y'all. He out of it now, and he back. He hit me out like, man, that's what's up, man. Blessings, man. Glad you back, man. I hate to hear that type of stuff. Bad bye, what's good? Let's keep it going.
a fool. This headline right here is wild as shit. We gotta slow this down for a second. Trump is saying the United States would conduct an airstrike against the drug cartel in Mexico. We cut out the border security. We cut out the sanctions. We going straight to airstriking, fool? This man is dead serious, y'all, about taking military action against the cartels. But I always ask the question, is it really about the drugs, fool? He's calling them a terrorist organization, and he said the U.S. should handle it swiftly. Y'all know Mexico is a sovereign country, right? That means you don't just fly jets over there and just start dropping bombs without it being a consequence. I'm not saying they can with us, but I'm just saying they close, fool.
Oh, salute, Robert, man. I didn't know that was you, Bad Bob. I was like, that's crazy. The name done changed. All these YouTube names done changed on the chat and everything, man. Glad you in here. Glad you back, fam. I was just speaking on it, man.
His biggest argument is that the cartel is bringing in fentanyl. You know he don't like that fat. And that's the reason why he said we're going to deal with it. The cartel is not just in jungles or deserts. They operate around civilians. They inside the cities too. So if you start bombing them, you gonna bomb them up as citizens too. That's why they saying you gotta be smart, because this shit can backfire. Let's say you do that shit. The escalation gonna be at the max. Once you normalize military strikes outside the US border for crimes, where does it stop? The question I gotta ask y'all is, do y'all think this is a real plan? Or is this another headline that's gonna shake up the room to get everybody talking so they can do other shit behind the scenes?
Hey, right. Let me stop this right now before this gets going. This right here is very sensitive. It's a very sensitive video, you know what I'm saying? Parental advisory. If you don't want to see this is the incident that happened in Minnesota and everything. You know what I'm saying? Condolences to that lady, you know, who lost her life to the ICE agents. Like, at this point in time, like, I don't be knowing, like, I don't be knowing, does it be all, like, stage stuff to, like, cause an uproar in the communities and make people feel a certain way, or this shit be real or not? Like, I just don't be knowing and everything. But, I mean, the video, it looked real. I don't know, and it's sad because my man, he didn't even have to, like, do this. He could have went about it a whole different way, man. It seemed to me like these ICE agents, man, they acting like, I guess ICE agents is police officers now. Shit, I guess Trizium just basically made them police officers. I don't know. But just giving y'all a heads up, man. Let's watch it. D-Void was good. And then look at their demeanors after this happened. They just like, I'm finna play it. Just watch how they walk away. Like they didn't have like no, like it was like no type of feelings or nothing. Like it wasn't no urgency to like get some help there or nothing. Like watch this, y'all. So you mean to tell me he just did that to that lady? He just walked away from the scene, like ain't none of them like running up to the car to make like check on the lady or nothing. He just nonchalant, like just like, yeah, it just happened, it's over or whatever. Like that shit crazy. And it was somebody in the car with her on the passenger side. They ain't even like this shit right here. Wow.
Shame! 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 Dude, what's happening to her? What happened?
That shit look crazy. Like, that's why I was like, I don't know if it's real or not. I don't know if this was like something to make people feel a certain way, or, you know, some propaganda type shit, because look how they reacted. Like, he just done popped this lady and then just walked away, didn't give a fuck. Like if they being police officers, like they acting like they are, like they supposed to rush over there and be like, all right, we need a medic, call a medic, get a medic here. You know what I'm saying? I shot her or whatever. Like, this shit just don't make no sense to me.
You shot someone in the fucking face! Do you have a conscience? Do you have a conscience? Don't let the murderer leave! Don't let the murderer leave! You got
And then the dude who popped her, he in the truck, he finna leave. Like, you know this some bullshit, man. What?
the fucking criminals! You don't get to tell us what to do! Fucking criminals! Don't let him leave!
I know he ain't finna
Don't
leave.
let him
Man, you mean to tell me he shot that lady and then jumped in the truck and left the scene? Like, man, that shit don't make no sense, man. Now I'm trying to think this shit probably was staged or something, because the whole way they went about it after that, man, that don't make no damn sense. Is he crazy? Oh, you said he's just blocking the street off.
No! Get the fuck out of our neighborhood!
No, it look like he pulled off, man. It look like he pulled off.
Y'all, what the?
It looked like he pulled off. And then, like, they didn't call no medics. Like, didn't no real police officers show up. Like, they didn't even, like, protect the scene or nothing. They just, man, that shit right there, awkward right there. I don't know about that one, y'all. I don't know, man. But definitely condolences to the lady and her family and everything. The lady that, you know, allegedly lost her life and everything. But god damn.
Is going on in Minnesota? So an ICE agent unalived a lady because she was trying to get away. You gonna see in the video that she was trying to get away, but he said it was self-defense. This lady wasn't trying to ram the car at you. She was turning to get away from you. And this man put like 3 bullets in her, y'all, resulting in her unaliving. Look at this shit. You get out the car. Try to open her door.
No!
She's trying to get away now.
Fucking God! What the fuck? What the fuck? You just fucking, what the fuck did you do? Get the fuck out of my neighborhood!
So now, given with everything you saw in this video, with the ICE agent saying it was self-defense, people like, nah, that was on the scene. They said, nah. And now the governor Walsh feel like it's about to be a protest, rightfully so. But now he's saying if it's a protest, he's sending in the National Guards. So what got me thinking, I'm like, you had a lot of shit going on in Minnesota with the fraud and all this other shit. Now deploying National Guard, maybe?
Man, I don't know, man. And then for it to happen, where this happened at? In Minneapolis, right? Ain't this the same place where all that like fraud shit going on, and like the Somalians, like they said, was doing a lot of fraud and taking over there and all that? And they said the government is compromised in Minneapolis and all that, Minnesota. So like, and then this happened. Like, so I don't know, man. That shit right there. But this might be a whole little episode, man, of another TV series we watching, y'all. I don't know, man. Cause that just didn't like I feel bad about it, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, damn, he did her like that. But something on the inside of me is like, man, this shit ain't real. Like, it's some energy on the inside of me telling me, like, man, I don't know if that's real or not, man. Like, I ain't getting that feeling on the inside, like, damn, that's fucked up. It don't even seem right. It's crazy. Planet Max was good. Let's keep it going, man. Let's keep it going. That shit was weird.
Really kind of embarrassing the United States on the national stage when, you know, Hugo Chavez heard that there were people in the Bronx in New York who didn't have enough money to pay for their heating bills. He donated Venezuelan oil so that they would be able to heat their homes. After Hurricane Katrina, the very first country to offer assistance to the victims in New Orleans was Venezuela under Hugo Chavez. It was he had a way of, by being helpful, constantly irritating the United States establishment because they didn't want the opportunity of a good example, especially not in their own hemisphere. They didn't want this alternative model to the kind of capitalist system to be able to flourish just a few hundred miles from Miami.
And a lot of people in the U.S. government tried to stop this program because they said Hugo Chavez is an evil dictator. And the program stopped due to sanctions. All the sanctions from the U.S. started to devastate the economy, and they just couldn't afford it anymore.
That shit kind of crazy right there. I've been seeing these videos too. They said like Venezuela used to give free oil and over here to different places in America and everything, and our government didn't like it, of course, because like he just said, like it show like they don't want to show like a good example from a country unless it's to us, but anybody else they don't want to show that. And they said it was messing up the economy, you know, of course, probably messing with their money. Like, oh no, don't get no free Americans, don't get no Americans none of that free gas, none of that free oil. We need to charge for that. We need some of that money. You know, they just over greedy. This shit crazy. It be so much shit going on, man. 2026 just started. There's already a whole bunch of shit going on. What day is it? It's the 9th. It's only 9 days into the year, man. It feel like so much shit that happened already in these 9 days.
So yes, it's about the oil, but there's even a bigger agenda than what you can even imagine. Operation Northwoods was a 1962 U.S. Department of Defense plan that proposed having false flag attacks on American soil to justify a full-scale war with who? With Cuba. Venezuela is the route to Cuba. It's not a conspiracy theory. They tried to take Cuba back then. The chosen ones have been trying to get their hands on Cuba for quite some time. Well, the ones who think they're chosen. And now they finally have their puppets in place to make it happen. Trump isn't really the president of the United States. Netanyahu, he's the president. They have their route through Venezuela, and now they are gonna take Cuba. That's the ultimate prize.
Cuba is a communist dictatorship. Their days are numbered. We're gonna wake up one day, I hope in 26, in our backyard, we're gonna have allies in these countries, not narco-terrorist dictators killing Americans.
I keep on hearing that Netanyahu is calling all the shots. Like, it's something to it, man. Israel definitely got their hands around our neck, got their motherfucking boots on our neck. It's something about it because we just do anything. We'll get Israel every dollar we got over here. They do all type of shit for Israel. They like, I don't know what it is, but ain't we paying for their health care too? We paying for their health care. I think we be paying for their military, all type of shit. Our tax dollar, our U.S. tax paying citizens is paying for their health care, paying for their military, all type of shit. There's something to it. And then Netanyahu, he just be running around like he running shit. Like his whole demeanor and everything when he be with Trizzy, you could tell like, man, what the like you could tell he got more power than Trizzy.
LA couldn't get any creepier with all the problems of crime and homeless. I ran into this billboard on this lot. So this is a vacant lot for construction. And it says,
What it says?
Live life deeper, 144 stories underground. You may never go outside again.
Nah, never go outside again? What the? Come on!
Right here, West Hollywood, Beverly Hills adjacent.
Come on.
A controlled access community, 24/7 security, residents only amenities.
No.
A new standard of sustainable living.
I'm good.
But it's all underground. Live life deeper.
Oh, no.
The world's first and only completely subterranean residences.
What is going on in LA?
I think that's close to like San Francisco or something, but there you go. There you go. If you've been watching the series Fallout, you get an idea of what it's about to be type thing. Like, that's crazy work right there. They keep on throwing it out in front of our face and everything. They keep on trying to make it like it ain't really nothing serious. But they talking bunkers, vaults, underground. They keep on talking about this shit.
What is going on in West Hollywood? What is going on in Beverly Hills? That's where that lady said that place was at. Because we want to stay on ground. We don't want to go underground. Because we all know what's underground. Stop playing with me, son. This video is for entertainment purposes. I don't know what that lady's talking about, but I ain't going nowhere. I'm staying right on ground. Shut up! What you mean you may never go outside again? People need to go outside. People want to go outside. We've been going outside our whole lives.
Yep, that is a series. It's called, what it's called? Silos. And it's on Apple. Yep. I'd seen that too. But they still putting it in our face. You know what I'm saying? Even though it's a series. And they showing it like that and everything. Just imagine. It probably will be reality soon. It probably already is reality. I know they got shit underground and everything, but they gonna start promoting these underground condos or something soon. Watch.
And we want fresh air. That's if the air is fresh. Stop playing with me, son. It's not a game. I ain't got you. Know what time is it? Shut up, LA. People say that stands for Los Angeles, but it doesn't. It stands for Los Angeles. Stop twisting words, bro. Because stop playing with me, son. It's not a game. I ain't got you. Know what's going on in LA and get out of there now. Shut up. But I'll tell you one thing. If I ever go to LA and they tell me I can live down here for cheaper and I may never go outside again, you may never go outside again because I'm already outside.
Tell me what you would do if you were this lady. Do you see how spooked she looked? I'm about to show you what it is that she's seen, y'all, because this world is opening up to some new creatures. This lady is at home visiting family in Vermont, and it's her turn to go up and stock up the wood because it's cold out there. They want to be warm, y'all. When she looks up and she...
Damn, they sending the old lady up there to get the wood? Ain't no man in the house or nothing? Y'all sending the old lady outside to stock up on the wood? God damn.
Looks out into the trees, y'all. She sees this unbelievable sight. You won't believe it, y'all.
Okay,
Listen,
no
check
fucking
this out.
joke. I'm loading up wood.
Look how scared she is.
I look up, and this is what I see. Wait for it.
Look at this. Look in the shadow, y'all. Look at this.
Man.
Look at this.
Why does it look like a goddamn Yeti?
Man, if they don't quit playing, man. What the fuck is that, man? It might just look like something from a distance or something, man. If they don't quit playing, man, come on, man.
Looks like a Yeti.
That's real tall.
Look how big
Not
that
is.
Look at this.
Somebody put something back there, so man, they trying to go viral. That look like a big ass motherfucking like Bigfoot Sasquatch type thing or something though, like big ass arms, upper body, torso. I don't know, man, but I don't know, man. Oh my God, man. They don't stop with all this shit, man.
What? I think it's time to go back inside now.
I mean, look at this thing. Y'all seen how scared she was. She went back inside so fast.
And so that motherfucker just sitting there, just standing still, just ain't moving. Man, if they don't gone, that motherfucker would have been moving a little bit, doing something, scratching his back or something. So he's just gonna be sitting there just like that. Man, this shit cap like a motherfucker, man.
She didn't come back outside until the next morning, and she said this thing was gone. And that's when I would have been too. I would have never returned back to Vermont to see my family ever again, y'all. This is crazy. I believe we're gonna be seeing some old.
Then they is in Vermont. Somebody might have put a big ass little fake big Sasquatch thing out there for hunting purposes or something to scare, like or make the deers attracted to it or something, or whatever they ever hunting out there and everything. But that thing sitting there standing still in the cold, ain't moving and everything, man. They need to go on with all that nonsense, man.
New creatures coming into our world, y'all. Y'all ready for this shift? Let me know down in the comments what you would have done. The shift is here, y'all. Y'all see it. Let's get it. Peace in.
I'm not down with it.
Yeah, Conscious Juice, motherfucker. He definitely be acting slow sometimes, man. Like some of this shit, you gotta have your own type of discernment. Like you gotta know, like, oh man, this shit ain't real. Like you shouldn't have presented this. B Harvey was good. For real. Swear you shouldn't have presented this. This shit ain't right at all, y'all. I can't do nothing but laugh at that, man. Baby Case was good.
I think it's time to go back inside now.
Yeah, about that. Have you seen some of the newest headlines? Invisible hazard floating in the air. Like situation. No, I don't know anything about this, but that whole thing does have me thinking. If I was in my villain era and was going to be an evil genius of sorts, while everybody was paying attention to conflicts they don't really understand, or arguing about issues that really have no resolve, I would focus on the one thing they're not paying attention to and the one thing they only have a certain amount of control over, and that's their health. And I would start by creating some mutant bacteria. I would beef it up with enzymes from different funguses. That way, most antibiotics would be useless against it. I'd make it so bad the critically ill and people on stuff like ventilators, half of those kinds of people wouldn't even stand a chance.
The World Health Organization has issued a warning saying that drug-resistant infections, often called superbugs, are spreading at an alarming rate. The WHO says 1 in 6 bacterial infections worldwide can no longer be treated with antibiotics, threatening decades of medical progress and putting millions of lives at risk. Joining
Superbug. Yeah, that sounds about right. But I'm not going to stop there. I'm going to do the same thing to a virus and start a super flu. Fever, sore throat, runny nose, vomiting. I'm going to hit them where it hurts. And I'm going to make sure this gets spread worldwide.
Doctors are preparing for a surge in flu cases this week after recent CDC data shows nearly 5 million cases across the country already. New York State is seeing its worst flu outbreak in more than 2 decades.
And how I'm going to do that is the genius part. Nobody's going to expect it. I'm going to do it with microplastics and not in a way anybody would suspect. I'm going to spread it through the air.
Damn.
See, not only does bacteria like to grow on microplastics, but so do viruses. They hitchhike on the microplastic. Then I'll take a page out of the history playbook where they sprayed a bacteria in San Francisco Bay. Operation Sea Spray, they called it.
Dulles gave permission for Sidney Gottlieb to use a fireboat to spray germs into the fog in San Francisco Harbor.
Damn. Don't that sound like some shit that's going on right now? Think about all that shit, all that crazy fog that just hit not too long ago. It's crazy because now I'm like, for entertainment purposes only, let me say this before they be trying to do some bullshit. At this point, I believe they be putting all this shit out here, like certain times, like I believe they be like, yeah, let's drop another one. Let's drop the Z35 flu and get a whole bunch of people sick and everything. Like they be doing this shit on purpose, y'all. Like that's my opinion. Entertainment purposes only. That's just my opinion, but I definitely believe they be doing this, man. Like this shit ain't just happening where all of a sudden a lot of people getting sick and everything. No, man, they do this shit like down there every year. As soon as it start getting cold or something and everything, they're like, "Yep, it's time to put one out there. Let's see what we can do this year."
Point was to try to infect 800,000 people.
Sprayed it into the fog. That sounds just like the testing that was done in St. Louis.
Now to a News Nation exclusive investigation into a secret government experiment that was carried out in St. Louis. Residents tell us they still remember a mysterious fog. Children would run through it. Mothers would try and close their windows against it. For decades, they all had questions, and now we're seeking answers.
Oh, by the way, I'm just curious. Has it been foggy at anybody else's house lately? But anyway, yeah, once my evil plan's fulfilled, these microplastics will be in people's brains, their livers, and even their hearts.
This shit crazy.
Then the real question is, what else can I add to these bacteria and viruses, since they're already in people's bodies anyway? Y'all stay safe.
2 days ago, I literally, got this out of me. Then yesterday, this. And this is no joke, guys. This came out of my feet.
What?
Yeah, came out of my feet. Yeah, with the spa. Look at this shit, guys. Look at this shit, man. Boys, look at.
Man, he said that came out of his feet, y'all. That's all like lead and toxins and everything. Y'all know they got them one stickers you can put on like the bottom of your foot overnight and everything, and it'll do like detox, and then you take it off at the when you wake up in the morning and look at it, it'd be all type of black shit all on it and everything. Like, man, that is crazy, man. I gotta do one of them. I want to do one of those detoxes for sure. I hope I ain't got all that type of shit on the inside of me, man. That right there looks scary.
Look at this shit. Yeah, graphene oxide nanotechnology came out of my body, and I'm going to do another one today.
Damn.
Yeah, this is not a joke, my friends. Good yawning.
Man, that shit crazy, man.
Absolutely gross. Black goo out of my...
That's crazy.
The first modern human beings that evolved on this earth were black women. They evolved in sub-Saharan Africa about 280,000 years ago. And every human being on the face of the earth today has the memory of those black women's genetic structure in their genes. Now, we don't want to admit that, but that's the way it is. If we start teaching the truth about history, if we start teaching about Nile Valley contributions to civilization, it will totally change the way we conduct ourselves. Columbus didn't discover America. You can't discover a place where people are already living. But we celebrate that every October. It's a lie. We need to stop telling the myths and start telling the truth. You have a right to be what you are. And until people in this country and people in this world get it into their heads that the first modern human beings that evolved on this earth were black women.
I'm on death, pray all black women.
Damn. Man. What if that's true? It might be true, man. I mean, it make a lot of sense. I done heard a lot of video, people talk about it and everything, seen videos on it, and like it might be. Like they are, like I heard something like that. Like everybody got a little bit of black in their DNA. Everybody. So I don't know, man. I definitely don't know. Romel, you said he's smoking, adding to it. Oh yeah. Smoking, adding to it for sure. DJ said ain't no might be. For real. It makes sense.
Women have a stress-free day, and you get appreciation for all you do for others. You deserve the same done for you. Ibrahim Masim, TikTok, Instagram, fuel for the body. I just spoke to Set at University to a group of black women. Want me to speak at your university? DM me also. For my chef asked to speak life to you about positivity, self-love, healing. While I cook for you, DM me as well.
Man, it's crazy work, man. For real. Should have a lawsuit against Roundup. Oh yeah, I heard about that. Like I've been hearing a lot about like a lot of companies, Roundup, Johnson & Johnson, baby powder, like some shampoos and everything. There was some different lotions I seen. Like They said a lot of these things was like causing cancer to people, and they got studies and everything that proved that it did and everything. Like, I guess if you tracked it and was going to the doctor and everything while you was using the stuff and everything, and shit, got some money to get a good lawyer and can prove it, you probably can get a bag out of them. It just be so hard to sue those motherfucking big ass companies and everything, because they make it rough, man. They make it rough. Make sure y'all hit that like button, keep the algorithm jumping, y'all. Let's keep it going. Christy, what's good?
Every day. Nanobot technology. This is how you erase them bitches. It's like, this kills nanobots.
We seen this. How to kill nanobots. We seen that.
We're good to go now.
What I'm about to say is going to sound really crazy, but I trust you will look into it. Look into intrabody nano network administered through fax. Just type in those keywords. Then look into transhumanism. Then look into the Internet of Bodies. Then look into how the Internet of Bodies is going to tie into and become the foundation of this new digital financial system that's coming. And then it's all going to make sense. It is self-assembling nanotechnology for the purpose of creating a carbon nanotube network within the human body to make the human body a device that can eventually be linked into the Internet of Bodies. It is biotechnology created through the manipulation of lipids with polyethylene glycol, pegylation. Polyethylene glycol is one of the components that can be used to make hydrogel. And after the self-assembling nano network is administered in the human body, along with nanosensors, which is what those round modulars that people are finding, the next step is a form of a chip, which will probably come in the form of like a quantum dot tattoo that will be initiated for the usage within the digital financial system that is coming. But once that chip is put in place with the intrabody nano network, that will be the authentication and individualization of every human body that has this technology within it, the network and the chip, making them all devices
That's crazy, right?
linked into the Internet of Bodies. The psychological, biological, genetic, and physiological data from every single individual will be what backs the new financial system. Information is the new gold. And all of the data being harvested no longer requires permission or notification from anyone that took this jab, because they are now GMOs, which is a product owned by a corporation. The head of that corporation is BlackRock. I know what I'm saying sounds crazy, but I would invite you to look into everything I just spoke.
Entertainment purposes only, y'all. For real. But Planet Max, what's good? You said unbelievable? Nah, it's believable. You said sounds true. I believe they definitely doing some shit like that. We just did a thing on nanotechnology and everything. Like, I believe they definitely doing this type of shit, man. This is just gonna be like one bit network, including us. We gonna be included in the network. We already included in the network, but once they get this process done where everybody got all this nanotechnology on the inside of them and everything, man, it's gonna be crazy. We really gonna be in the Matrix. We really gonna be in the Matrix. Shit.
The fuck is that? That ain't no fucking bird.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Oh, where'd they go?
That's crazy right there. I don't know what that is.
Could be a shitload of fucking drones.
That's-
Almost looks like seagulls.
Yeah, that looks
When I
good.
ran for sheriff 3 years ago, I made a commitment to make the Las Vegas Metropolitan Police Department the most technologically advanced police department in this country.
The Metropolitan Police Department is using the power of drones to keep citizens safer.
This reflects a long-term effort to modernize how we protect this community and how we respond when it matters the most.
Police gave us a tour of the new Fusion Watch and Drone Operations Center. The program uses a network of Skyport rooftop launch pads across the valley to dispatch Metro drones to support officers.
We are flying 1,700 flights roughly a month. We are flying drones to calls for service where police officers would typically take 2, 3, 10, 5 minutes, depending on the call. We're actually responding within seconds to the call for service.
The fleet includes 38 docked drones that can be operated remotely from the Watch Center.
Technology in our drone ops center, this is absolutely the future of policing.
For the Las Vegas Review-Journal, I'm Anaya Collins.
Meta is making nuclear deals to help power its data centers and its AI ambitions. Is partnering with Vistra, Oklo, and TerraPower, saying these agreements will unlock up to 6.6 gigawatts of clean nuclear energy. That's more than the total demand of New Hampshire. Oklo.
Hey, what's that, man? Man, what's that show name, man? What's that show name? I just watched this like an older show. One of y'all in the chat had told me to go watch it, and I watched it, but it's about like basically that type of shit. Like it's drone surveillance and like doing police work. They pull up on you like you just committed a crime, and the drone might shoot at you and everything. And man, I forgot the name of it, man. Damn, I just forgot the name of that show, man. I just watched it like a few months ago and everything. Couple series. It's like a little older, but they was talking about the future. Man, I forgot the name of it, man.
Oklo and Vistra shares both popping about 13% on this news today. Meta's chief of global affairs, Joel Kaplan, joined Energy Secretary Wright this hour. Kaplan saying it is investing in the future of the American economy.
Our agreements with Vistra, TerraPower, and Oklo, and the one we signed with Constellation Energy last year, make Meta one of the most significant corporate purchasers of nuclear energy in American history. These projects are going to create thousands of skilled jobs, add new energy to the grid, extend the life of 3 existing nuclear plants, and accelerate new reactor technologies.
Meta shares are down about 14% since its last earnings, when the company warned that this year's capital expenditures would increase, quote, at a significantly faster pace, citing primarily infrastructure costs. Now, with 2025 capex estimated at as high as $72 billion, up from $39 billion in 2024, this nuclear deal could impact what significantly means. Now, Meta is not disclosing the financial terms or how much this power will cost. Meta is working to be a real player, not just on AI functionality, but also locking up energy to fuel it. Today's deals aiming to catch up with OpenAI and Microsoft and Google, all of which have been investing in nuclear tech. Now,
this shit crazy. They ramping it up. And the name of the series is called Colony, y'all. It's a TV series called Colony. It's crazy because they had a prison on the moon when people, do little bullshit and everything. They'll put you on like this little ship and send your ass to the moon, to the prison. It's called Colony. And it's real good, man. It's talking about, like, if you check it out, man, it's good. Good action. Good TV series.
Meta's nuclear energy is set to come online by 2030 at the earliest. Sarah, a lot can happen before then.
All right, this video is going to get suppressed and taken off the For You page, but did you guys know that Israel has nuclear weapons, but the U.S. just ignores it so they can keep sending them aid and more weapons? That's right, it's a well-known secret that Israel has nukes, but they're not a part of the Treaty on the Non-Proliferation of Nuclear Weapons. And according to the 1976 International Security Assistance and Arms Export Control Act, countries who are part of the Nuclear Non-Proliferation Treaty are not supposed to send arms and weapons to countries who have nuclear weapons but aren't a part of the treaty. So the U.S. just looks the other way and ignores the fact that Israel obviously has a nuclear weapons program, while constantly fear-mongering about countries like Iran who don't have a nuclear weapons program.
There go Israel again. We let Israel do anything with whatever the fuck they want to do, man. No sanctions, nothing. Like, you do whatever you want to do. Yeah, you want to go to war, you want to go bomb somebody, you want to go take over some shit, go ahead. You got the United States backing. We'll pay you, we'll give you whatever you need. We'll be right there. We'll be right there to hold your Johnson. No Diddy. I swear, man, they got, I don't know what it is.
Who, prior to Trump pulling out of the Iran deal, were monitored 24/7 by the International Atomic Energy Agency, who said that at no point did Iran look to proliferate a nuclear weapon. So why do you hear so much in the news about Iran potentially creating a nuke and nothing in the news about the nukes that Israel already has? It's because then people would know that U.S. aid to Israel is literally illegal, and then people would know that Israel is the biggest threat to peace in the Middle East, not Iran. I know that can be a hard concept for the Western.
Telling you guys about this for a long time. The world cannot continue going on like this. It cannot. It's all been done on purpose. Wait till you listen to this.
And right now, America, Europe, China, Japan, and every other major power, listen to this carefully, have all hit stage 4 at the same time. Never before in human history has this happened. The bond markets are shaking. The currencies are all volatile. Politicians are praying that no one notices the numbers, that they no longer add up. Stage 4 is not coming. We are now living inside the opening. Then comes stage 5. It's called the reset. But there is always a reset, always a new order that is born from the ashes of the old. And here's what makes this moment unprecedented. Rome collapsed by itself. France collapsed alone. Weimar collapsed by itself. Britain declined while America rose. It was always one country coming down and another country coming up. This time, all countries on both sides, the free world and the not so free world, there's no one rising. China is drowning in its local government debt. It's never going to say this, but it's a paper tiger. Europe is fractured and coming apart at the seams. Japan, demographic time bomb. America is politically frozen and insolvent fiscally. So for the very first time in world history, every major civilization has reached its peak of the debt cycle. This time, all at the same moment. No one's coming up. So what does that mean? Well, for the very first time in human history, it means when it arrives, it's not going to be regional. It will be global. It's not going to be slow. It'll be systemic. It'll be everywhere.
We've been saying it for a long time now. None of this makes sense. The fact that as we, the people, keep telling these politicians and these world leaders that we can't keep going on like this. Everything's going through the roof. Prices on everything is going up. Gas is going up. Groceries are going up. Taxes are going up, up, up. Property taxes up. Cost of living up. Wages stay the same. We can't keep going like this. We've told them that, and you know what? They keep raising it. It's because it's all being done on purpose. They want to drown us out until eventually they go, oh my gosh, it can't keep going like this. We've got to change something. We've got to do something about it. And boom, here comes the Great Reset. We told you guys it was coming. They ended the penny. Now they're talking about ending the dime, the nickel. It's all been a strategic rollout for the Great Reset. Here it comes.
Damn. I was hoping that we wouldn't see a reset in my lifetime, but what do y'all think? Do y'all think we close to a reset? It kind of feel like we close to a reset with everything that's going on, how they ramping up everything, the technology coming and all this different shit. It kind of feel like we close to a reset, but I never thought, I would see something like that in my lifetime. Like, damn. Like, and how will the reset, like, how will it happen? Like, would it be like another like mud flood type thing, or what the fuck, man? But that's what I'm saying. Like, that's what I always tell y'all. Just take it day by day, man. Protect your peace watching these videos and just stay on wave. Stay positive. Keep that love around. Keep that good energy around. Keep vibrating those high frequencies in the end somehow, some way. Even if a reset happen or whatever, we will win. We gonna win somehow, some way, man. That shit crazy. But salute to my content management moderators, everybody, man. I appreciate everybody in the chat. That was crazy, crazy work right there, man. But it's your boy Thao, FamOverTV. Peace and love, health and wealth to everybody. I'll see y'all real soon, man. Peace.
FamOver.